Hi Sagittarius! Thanks for popping by Swedish Dharma Tarot, a new channel here on YouTube who needs all the push in the form of help that you can muster, in the form of likes and shares and even subscriptions. My name's Christina. I'm a Swedish Australian psychic, medium, artist, healer. I don't know. I do a lot of things. And this is, for me, brand new to work in this way. Without the energy of another person on the other side of the table or in the telephone. So, yeah, it's different, but it's good fun. And I look forward to getting to know a lot of you out there. All over the world. It's fantastic. Because I sit here in southern Sweden and I don't get about much. Anywho, I noticed while I was rehearsing, working in front of the camera, terrible, that the message from Spirit was very specific. So it seems like it might just reach one single person, but Spirit obviously wants that to be the case. So if you're that one, then I'm very grateful that you can take this to your heart, I hope. If you're not, maybe you know someone that this message would resonate with. And please be kind enough to share it with them in that case. And if that's not the case and you think it is for you, then no, that's not right. Not that you think it is for you, but if you don't have somebody who you would like to share it with, that you understand would resonate, then you can always check out your rising or your ascendant sign. This the rising sign in a horoscope tells us how we stuck for English words. How we are perceived in public. So when we're at school or when we're at work or parties or whatever, not in our home situation where everybody knows us really well. You can always check your moon as well. The moon in a horoscope tells us a lot about how we function emotionally. Two moon cards have fallen out here. So it says a lot about our intuition as well. We'll look closer at them afterwards. And you can also check your Venus. In a female horoscope, it says a lot about how we project our femininity. It also, in both male and female horoscopes, tells us about what this person likes. Even loves is probably the more correct word. Mars is good to have a look at. Here we get to know the energy resource that the person has access to. It also tells us a lot about our sexuality. In a man's horoscope, it says a lot about how he projects his masculinity. Did I say that about Venus? I think I did. But I don't think I said about Venus that it says a lot about the type of woman that appeals to the man in a male horoscope. And we have the same thing in a female horoscope. Mars tells us about the type of man that the woman likes. Anywho, let's have a look. Sagittarius. Dear Sag, what does Spirit want you to know? What does Spirit want you to know? What does Spirit want to tell you? Excuse me. The deck I work with is called the Goddess Tarot, made by Chris Waldher. And this tarot deck has taught me everything that I know. And a little bit more. I'm still learning. And I'm not very flexible. I'm a very flexible person in all aspects of life, except for my tarot deck. So this is the one I like, and this is the one I'm going to stay with. And then we can look at some oracle cards and stuff. But if I try to work with a Rider-Waite deck or something, I don't really know. I don't really know what's happening. I need these ones. So what's happening here? I think we have a female Sagittarius that's waiting for this message, or that needs to hear this message, possibly even a man Sag. But we'll start at the beginning and see what's happening. Because what I see with the Sagittarian woman is that she's actually in a big process of transformation, but she's put the brakes on completely. Not interested, not at all going with the flow. Dear Sag, please try. And I understand now why these cards came up. Both of these cards are moon cards for me, and they talk about our intuition. Miss Sag or Mrs., you need to listen inwards. What's happening inside of you? How do you feel? What do you need? You have a man on the other side, if it's your father or one of your grandfathers or whoever, who's looking out for you. They want nothing more than for you to go with the flow, because you're losing a lot of strength by not listening inwards, by not making contact or denying the contact with your intuition. I think you have a lot, but you don't want to know about it. And that's okay. It's not as if any of us are under any kind of obligation to share our intuition with the world, but we all have an utmost obligation to listen inwards, to help ourselves. It's a form of, it's a way of taking responsibility for oneself. So if you could still yourself, maybe for a minute or two, sitting in a lounge chair for 3 minutes. Deepak Chopra has a 3-minute meditation. I love that man. He's so fabulous. Everybody has 3 minutes. And if you can have 3 minutes, you can have 3 minutes, maybe 3 times a day. And in this way, you practice it, you practice listening inward, you practice being in the moment, and you practice contact with your intuition. I'm pointing over there because that's where the cards are lying. So, there could also be some kind of legal case happening here with Sagittarius, where you have earlier, well, I don't know in what way, but you have, if somebody has cheated you or somebody has stolen something. I'm not sure exactly. Let's see if I can get some clarity in that. I'm not sure exactly what it's about, but you who it concerns, you will certainly know. And Spirit wants to tell you that everything is going to be fine. You are in the process of showing everybody, the world around you, who you are, and this is it. No more BS from anybody. So you have a good female lawyer, I think, on your side. She's powerful, she's communicative, and everything will be fine. It could actually be a family court case. Doesn't matter. Whatever it is, you've got help, and it's good help. And this woman, this female lawyer, is going to help you put it right as well. Now, over here, we have the man, and he could be a Sagittarius, like I said. I don't know if it happens to be connected to the female Sagittarius, but I think I'm going to choose to assume that he's not. I feel satisfied that what Spirit wanted to tell the female Sagittarius, was to listen inwards, make contact with your inner self and listen, and also to have faith. This court case is going to be fine, and in that process you're going to show everyone who and what you are. So I'm looking at this male Sagittarius now. I think he could have a company, or he's in the throes of starting up a company. And that is something that has been guided from spirit. It's a turnaround of karma. That's not a good expression. But if we think of karma as being active, Two of Cups for me is my karma card. And when it's like this, it's active. When it's reversed, well, you've learned something and you've done something about some karmic life lesson. So when this male Sagittarius now starts his business, he's doing that. It's like a reward, you could say. Spirit has rewarded him with this. And a lot of clarity is going to come to him in the form of a woman, an investor, who's going to balance things up. And I do mean balance, not just emotionally, but I think maybe money-wise. She could be an investor. Yeah, I don't see what he works with. Could have something to do with education. Possibly. I'm not that sure, but possibly education. Suffice to know, Mr. Sag, that an investor's on the way. And that is a result of karmic lessons that you've learned. So, I'm going to push these aside now, and I will take some oracle cards, and I will take 2 for each one of you. And I will start with Miss Sag and ask the cards what Spirit wants her to know. I should introduce the cards, shouldn't I? Path of the Soul by Cheryl Lynn Harnish. They're magnificent cards, really. She's on YouTube as well, if you're interested. Okay, so that's too many, but maybe they're giving them 2 at a time. 2, yeah, I don't understand. No, I'll have to keep, that's too much. Just 1 card, Spirit, please, for the female Sag. 1 card. What would you like her to know? What does she need to know with this court case and her transformation? It's card number 17. They are so beautiful. I think there's a lot of glare on there. What can I do? Well, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not more proficient than that when it comes to technology. All right, Miss Sag. Oh, treasures. What was once hidden from view can now be seen. This is why you need your intuition. Laying within you are many inner treasures and gifts. This is your time of discovery. You have special and unique skills that you have hidden, like pearls in a shell. It's happening now. Stay grounded and clear. The spiral in this card shows the universal energies are working with you to help uncover what lies within. So, dear Sagittarius, please listen very carefully when you're in a calm state of mind. So much wonderful things, so many wonderful things to look forward to. Understand, however, that once fully uncovered, you will be asked to use these gifts in service to others and the planet. No big deal. You just do it. But for yourself first. And now I would like a card for Mr. Sagittarius, please. What does Mr. Sag need to know with his business and his investor? Here we are. Card number 7. Yeah. No. Nay, it is card number 7, right, but you're looking at 8. Oh, it's the Bull Guide. The Bull Guide appears to offer you strength as you move through your life. He imparts the teaching and wisdom of standing strong and firm when you need to and not allowing others to cross your personal boundaries. Look at all the situations happening around you at this time. Bull Guide is here to help you be firm wherever and whenever you need to be. He wants to remind you that you're strong and you are deeply supported as you find your way to your own self-empowerment. That's a great card, but I must admit I find it a little bit difficult to make the connection with the reading. But of course, yeah, your company and there's an investor on the way. That's the main thing, anyhow. Let's have a look at the next deck of oracle cards. A yogic path. They're magnificent. They came out September and they are written by a woman called Sahara Rose. I'm sure many of you know who she is. I have to learn who the artist is as well. But she has a wonderful way with words. And in here are deities and asanas from yoga. Our chakras are there. And spirituality. I think I covered it. So we'll see. Please, Spirit, can we have a card for Ms. Sagittarius? You get one more chance. Right. Oh, okay then. We'll take this one. Karma. There you have it. Karma. I haven't seen it before. 23. The sum of one's actions. Positive karma. You've done a lot of good on this planet and the universe is rewarding you in her favors. I actually believe that Mr. Sagittarius should have this too. Maybe it's come out for him and the next one is for Ms. Sagittarius. We'll see. Life feels a little easier, a little more colourful, a little more beautiful. You're walking on the path toward your Dharma, which creates the greatest karma one can experience. By saying yes to the purpose of your soul, you are saying yes to the greater power of the universe. Yeah, I think it's for both of you, for sure. It's for both. Continue devoting your life in the service of spirit and life will continue to unfold its wonders. Wonderful. But we have to have another card. We'll see if it comes up for both people then as well. Spirit, can we have another card? Preferably for both, or else Mr. Sag. All right. Ganesha, the beautiful elephant god. Let's see. 17. God of new beginnings and remover of obstacles. You're at the beginning of a new venture that's going to bring you great joy and success. Business venture, that's for our Mr. Sag for sure. Ganesha has been removing the roadblocks placed before you, granting you a smooth transition into this very moment. These roadblocks do not exist outside of you. However, they are the vrittis. My Hindi isn't very good. Fluctuations of the mind, represented by his vehicle, the mouse. When you calm your wavering mind, you're able to overcome any obstacles. So here we go. Here's Ms. Sag in here as well, who needs, you need to listen inwards. Ganesha will continue to bring you good luck, success, and harmony with the sweets of Ananda, the awareness of your true consciousness as bliss. Thank you, guys. That was very different for me. I haven't done that many readings, but I've never had two people in the one reading before. Very cool. Thank you for stopping by. This is where I do my sales pitch. If you'd like a private reading with me, it's quite possible. You email me and we can talk for 30 minutes on Skype. Thank you. Bye.